The Second Great Migration occurred during the 1940s till the 1970s. It was the second and largest migration of African American people, moving from the South to the North, West, and Midwest. The highest locations included the major cities like Detroit, New York, Cleveland, and Chicago. A total of 5 million African Americans moved from the rural South to the urban cities to start a better life. The ancestors of this group of people came from Africa, thus giving them the alias of African Americans. Africans had been brought to the Americas as slaves, but slowly merged with the people there and became citizens of the United States. They started to gain rights and a voice soon after the Emancipation Proclamation. They started to move into the bigger cities. As they moved north, they got higher paying jobs, education for the young was better, and men obtained the rights to vote, soon followed by women. Traits known of African Americans are their dark skin pigmentation, unique accent, and loud, deep voices. Sometimes they are noted to excel at sports or reach high, long notes while singing. Afro Americans count up to 13.2% of the United States population, which is much lower than the white community and apparently also less than the Hispanic Latino Americans. Some cultural markers of African Americans are Kwanzaa, celebrated on December 26th through January 1st for good harvest, life, and prosperity. It is a heritage of their African ancestors. There is also June 10th, that celebrates the Emancipation Proclamation on June 19th, and Malcolm X Day, celebrating the late civil rights leader on the third Sunday of May, somewhere near his birthday. Some challenges and difficulties the group faced during the migration were not having enough money to start a new life outside the South or just not being educated enough to be accepted anywhere. Some challenges and difficulties after their settlement were having to deal with discrimination. People didn't want to sell them properties, afraid that that would bring the whole neighborhood's value down, and not really accepting them as their equal American citizens. In the end, African Americans eventually created their own black communities. Currently, the population of African Americans in Chicago is of 32.9%. Discrimination towards them has undeniably dropped, but it still lingers, especially with older white generations. Still, African Americans now are treated equally. The paycheck is the same for them as for their white colleague. They are able to obtain high positions and become well-known people. It can be seen that the step this group of people took out of the South turned out to be for the better. Now Afro Americans are not living under the shadows of white folks and their lives have been improved.